We're all familiar with the names Pink and Britney Spears. They're popular pop singers of the 2000s. Their evolved type of music dates all the way back to the 1900s post-war. R&B is a combination of gospel, blues, and jazz, and originally was the folk music of the African American slaves. They sang it during their work and also during their church services. R&B lyrics were emotional and personal, and eventually evolved into solo performances. It was originally named race music. According to the New World Encyclopedia, in 1949, Jerry Wexler of the Billboard magazine coined the marketing term R&B to replace the race music term because it was deemed offensive. Later on, R&B would be the fundamental element of rock and roll. In the 1950s, New Orleans artist Professor Longhair came with a distinct piano roll that changed the game. 1960s, the Temptations and the Rolling Stones, which was essentially considered an R&B band. In the 1970s, anything that had any funk or soul to it at all was considered R&B. When you think about R&B, it is supposed to spark emotions. It's supposed to make you feel something. It tells a story, and a lot of times it's a personal one. In the 1980s, a new style of R&B came out. It was more of an upbeat style where they mixed disco with it, and out comes our king of pop, Michael Jackson. And then we also have Whitney Houston, and those were ballads. And so it was two different spectrums of the R&B, but still the root was still the same. It still came from that original folk music of those African American slaves. Over the years, we have mixed different sounds from jazz to rap. It has evolved into what music is today. It all goes back to the beautiful power of music, and that is the power to lift spirits in the darkest hours. And that's what this music did for those people where it was rooted for. And it is still here today in so many different ways, and a history that will evolve even more as time goes on.